Hey everyone, Presito here, your second favorite Uniswap ape. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering Beyond Finance, which I'm sure many of you have heard of, maybe even invested in already. I think they're currently still doing their pre-sale. It popped up in a lot of pool groups that I've seen. So I think this one has gone around quite a bit, and that's why I say most of you are probably aware of it. It has built up quite some hype already. In their Telegram, they got 6,300 members, and they announced some quite big investors, have invested in them. So let's have a look at what exactly Beyond Finance is. So as they say, it's a novel way to access synthetic assets and DeFi globally. So as they said in another article, they want to bring CeFi to DeFi basically. And they say a decentralized platform for creating and trading synthetic financial products designed to suit the needs of investors of various asset classes. So if we have a look a bit more in detail on their Medium article they posted here, as we already said, they want to bring the traditional financial services to the global crypto community, and that their decentralized exchange will simplify synthetic products trade and provide new opportunities. And as you can see, this is the team that they're led by, the team of portfolio managers, investment research analysts, and experienced blockchain developers from financial hubs across Singapore, South Korea, Hong Kong, and USA. And as you can see, this is the team background and the advisors, from which companies they've worked for, which is a very, very impressive portfolio, to say the least. So let's go a bit more into detail. I just put together this quick presentation here with what they want to do. So as they say here, the DeFi market, faces several key challenges. They say over collateralization, smart contract vulnerability, low liquidity and lack of cross-chain interoperability, poor user experience, and there's limitations of existing synthetic product protocols like low liquidity resulting in high slippage and large spreads, poor price tracking of synthetic products, high cost of trading and minting synthetics due to Ethereum network congestion, poor UI, limited number of assets available, lack of expertise in underlying financial products as most teams are tech savvy only. And the way they want to solve all these issues is, as they say here, synthetic product investment and trading for various assets, tracking real-time asset prices via Oracle system, DAO governance and treasury management, deep liquidity, user-friendly interface with low costs, low transaction fee with kickback scheme, audited and secure with affordable collateral ratio. Obviously, that audited part is very important. Obviously, since what's happened recently, with Paid Network, funny enough, the Paid Network founder just said they invested in Beyond Finance and they think it's going to be big, which is bullish, of course. I think it's quite unfortunate what happened to Paid Network, but just shows even with audits, anything can go wrong. So obviously don't all in a project ever. So far it's looking quite like it so far. In terms of their ecosystem, they're going to have a universal wallet, beyond price tracking mechanism. So the price of each synthetic is maintained through arbitrage, synthetic auction, and auto market making. Then beyond exchange, so the DEX combines the usual order mechanisms with automated market makers to ensure constant liquidity and reduce slippages. And beyond governance, so they're also going to have a DAO governance through the BIP, the Beyond Improvement Proposals. So how does it work, the Beyond Synthetics? It says each synthetic product is backed by their token, which is BYN. And a shared pool of collateralized BYN tokens are used to back the synthetic products with a collateralization ratio of 300%. So step one would be user would purchase a BYN token, then stake the token and get the reward, or issued with synthetic tokens USDB. Then you can trade and invest the USDB for multiple asset synthetic products. Then you can earn profit obviously from your investment and trades, and then redeem BYN token. So what are the incentives of the token? So if you stake the tokens, you earn a portion of the fees on Beyond Protocol platform. Created synthetic tokens earn a portion of newly issued BYN tokens as an incentive, around 75% of the initial cost. Then liquidity pools like BYN Ethereum will be created on Beyond Exchange and on Uniswap. They're going to have the DAO governance where you can vote on proposals. And you can trade synthetic assets in Beyond Dex and make profit. And they're also going to have loans. So overall looks quite pro. And they say they're also going to have a wallet integration and a kickback scheme for user trading fees who trade frequently on the Beyond platform to motivate the traders further and easing the burden of high fees. And they say here that BYN token rewards, there will be a campaign for it for the early exchange participants and community members. So I presume it could be like an airdrop like Uniswap. So just keep that in mind. Maybe do some trades on the exchange and you can get a nice airdrop. Something to keep in mind. Next up, also super bullish, Ductile partner. I believe it's a marketing partnership, well, a strategic partnership, as they say here. I'm not 100% sure which tier it is, but either way, whichever tier it is, it's pro. And here is the Medium article of the announcement from Ductile announcing that they're entering the strategic partnership, which is very pro. Then also to note, TGE is going to be at the end of March, so it is quite soon. Another thing to note is that its main competitor is Synthetics, which is 2.5 billion market cap. And in terms of the tokenomics, I mean, it's not public at the moment. As soon as it is, I can share that. But what I have heard is that there's a big lock on all rounds. Basically, you get very little on TGE. So the initial market cap should be quite small. And, if it obviously gets anywhere near to this market cap, I mean, anywhere near, even a 10th, or even actually less than that, then it's pro gains. So overall, I will give Beyond Finance a pro. So I think it's pro. We'll see how it plays out. Also depends how they're going to do their public sale. Obviously, that's always super important. If it goes on hyped platform, then that rating would definitely increase. So next up, let's see what Tinder thinks about Beyond Finance. So as you can see for this video, I'm swiping in South Korea, in Seoul. As you know, the team of Beyond Finance is partly from South Korea, and they also tested their wallet in South Korea. So I thought it would be appropriate to swipe here. So let's see what they have to say about Beyond Finance here. So Sage, I said, do you think it would be pro to trade synthetic assets on crypto? She said, in my opinion, it is. And I said, same here. That's quite bullish for Beyond Finance. They do that. I will invest now, thanks to you. So that's bullish already. Margot, I said, are your assets synthetic? She said, nah. And I said, damn, then they won't have a use on Beyond Finance platform. So that's a bit bearish. Alice, I said, would you invest in a project called Beyond Finance? She said, I'm looking for a relationship here. I said, I'm looking for financial advice. Please give it to me. She said, I'm looking for a relationship. I said, okay, we can have a relationship. She can be my financial advisor. She said, a relationship equals boyfriend. So I said, sorry, I'm in a relationship already with crypto. And then she said, then why match me? Didn't you read my profile? I said, just wanted financial advice. So unfortunately, no info on Beyond Finance from her. Bob, I said, hey, would you invest in a crypto project called Beyond Finance? She says, I'm crypto girl. That's pro. So you approve? Are your assets synthetic? She said, of course. And I said, that's pro. Then they would be tradable on Beyond Finance platform. She said, I trade myself. And I said, trade for what? But then only after that I realized she actually meant because she's a synthetic asset, she'll trade herself on the platform. I mean, she's quite witty there. Then Natasha, I said, are your assets synthetic? She said, what do you mean? I said, your assets, are they synthetic? She said, assets? I said, yes. Like my property. I said, I'm confused, sorry, what is assets? I only know a word like property. I said, yes, like property. She said, sorry, I don't have any property. I said, damn, then you can't trade it on Beyond Finance. Agita, I said, do you think it would be pro to trade synthetic assets on crypto? She said, what's the point? I mean, it's always better not to use emotion in your every crypto trading decision. I said, 100% agreed. Trading with emotion will wreck you. But if no point, then bearish for Beyond Finance. She said, high risk, high return. Oh, thank you for the new knowledge. I said, you're welcome. Feel free to like and subscribe. Then Tetris, I said, are your assets synthetic? She said, she's an authentic Filipino dessert. I don't know why she's talking third person, but then I said, he says, then that won't be tradable on Beyond Finance. Then Rara, I said, would you invest in a crypto project called Beyond Finance? She said, no, I don't have much money. I said, should I invest in it? She said, yeah, if you have a lot of money, it will be better to invest. I said, okay, bro, I'm going to invest in it. And she said, good luck. Then I said, are your assets synthetic? She said, sorry, I can't understand your meaning. I said, are they synthetic? She said, no. I said, you won't like Beyond Finance then? She said, why suddenly? I said, well, they trade synthetic assets, so if she's not synthetic, can't trade it. So that wraps up my Tinder review and my review on Beyond Finance. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As usual, leave a like and subscribe. Join my Telegram group, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.